Welcome, family, to another episode of the Quote Breakdown. I want to welcome everybody to the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe if you find this episode valuable. If you're listening on your favorite podcast platform, please leave a review if you can when you're done listening to this episode. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. With that being said, today's quote we're breaking down is: a man who doesn't respect true value will always live a low quality life. And the caption on this is: a poverty mind will always disrespect true value. It's what can I get for as little as possible, regardless of the quality. When it comes to food, clothes, services, entertainment, education, and even relationships, it's about accepting whatever comes my way. It's what's the cheapest thing available and not what will serve me best. A man who doesn't respect true value will always live a low quality life. In facts, this is truth. Let's start with what it means to disrespect true value, right? Something that is really beneficial to you, something that will last a very long time, something that will truly help you in whatever it is that you're trying to get accomplished, right? Quality, something that doesn't break easy, something that's not just, that takes time to put together, right? And something that will last you a long time, takes time to put together. Um, and something that would help you and benefit you for a long time, right? So what does a poverty mind do? A poverty mind will always disrespect true value. It's, here I say it's what can I get for as little as possible, regardless of the quality. The quality, meaning people would want to um, when it comes to money, right? When it comes to buying things, when it comes to food, when it comes to clothes, services, entertainment, education, and also I say here relationships, right? It's accepting whatever comes your way. It doesn't matter what it is. It's like, I would eat in McDonald's. It's okay. I will have McDonald's every single day because it's only $2 or $1 or it's $3 to get a solid meal, right? Clothes, they'll shop at the cheapest clothing store, but it's always, you know, uh, it's low quality shirts. The fabric is not too good. Um, they're always constantly having to replace this, and services just go for the cheapest guy, like the cheapest lawyer, the cheapest doctor, and they don't do a good job, right? The cheapest barber, the cheapest whatever, the cheapest services you can find, and it's never good quality. It's something that's pieced together in 2 seconds, and it's not good. And entertainment as well, right? It's, if you're going to a sporting event, they want to sit at the seats all the way on top, right? Just to be in the environment for, the seats, in Yankee Stadium and sitting all the way in the top in a baseball game. It sucks. You're like miles up. You know what I'm saying? You're miles away of what's going on. It's crazy. Um, but people do that, right? And they don't get a good experience. They're not a part of the environment. The environment is down below, closer to the event. Um, Also, when it comes to the education and relationships, is any partner is fine, right? Again, a desperate mind searching for love always moves with, suffering mind searching for love always moves with desperation. So, it's whatever woman, if I'm a suffering man, it doesn't matter what woman comes my way, as long as I have some type of company in my life, right? Somebody next to me, companionship, right? Somebody I can just, it just doesn't matter what they do for a living, what they care about in their mind, right? Where their focus is at, how they look. It just doesn't matter as long as it's just anything. It's just a human being just sitting there. How it makes them feel, it doesn't matter. How, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. They will accept it. Anybody who shows me some type of attention, regardless of how serious they are in their lives, regardless of anything, it's just as long as I have this person by my side, right? Um, Also, education as well. So let's get into the cheapest colleges. Let's buy the cheapest products. um let's buy the cheapest book. Let's buy what's cheap. Let's do everything that's cheap. Now you get my point. This is someone who disrespects true value. Doesn't see, they don't respect themselves enough to be able to get something that's quality, something that will benefit them for the long term and for a very long time. See, someone who goes cheap ends up paying more at all times, right? Because you always constantly have to replace this. And that's everything, right? From the food you eat. Yeah, it costs $3 to eat at McDonald's, but those heart attacks, the obesity, the doctor appointments, those things will cost you more on the long term. You're paying way more for that, you know, than you think you are, right? The clothes, the constant rips on your clothes. When you wash the clothes, it always shrinks. The lint that's on your clothes, and you constantly have to replace these low quality clothes. The services, you're always jumping from a coach, or you're always jumping from a service to different types of services because of the bad job that this person does, whether it's a bad lawyer, a bad doctor, a bad barber. You want to go what's cheap, but you're always replacing and searching for something better, right? And if they do a poor job, you end up paying more, for the entertainment, for the education, for the relationships. How much time you will waste being with a person who who who's poor minded, who has a poverty mind, who's low value, right? Meaning they're not serious about life. Someone who doesn't make their problems the number one priority in their life. Someone who's broke minded. Someone who's just not serious. How can you just accept that with open arms? Because what's going to happen is you end up paying more in the long term for the amount of time you wasted and the things that happen along the way, the things that lifestyle attracts. So search for something that always will serve you best. When you respect yourself, when you focus on yourself and you truly respect yourself, you won't allow yourself to accept any type of food, right? You will see what will serve you best. The clothes that will serve you best. You will work harder to be able to afford these different types of clothes. The services, what will serve me best, not as the cheapest. What will bring me the best experience? What is the best education? What partner will serve me best, and what can I do for that partner, right? For that person. See, people will listen to this and think, "Oh, well, that's not what love is. It doesn't matter, love that's not what love is," right? I'm very careful when I talk about these things because I know exactly what I'm saying. I see people who just accept whatever comes their way and they lose and they make a mistake and they waste a lot of time and they experience more pain because they're in it for the wrong reasons. So, if you don't respect true value, you will always live a low quality life. Something to think about. If you want to increase the quality of your life, take what I said in this podcast, in this episode, very seriously and watch how your life changes. That being said, family, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. If you found this episode valuable, again, like, comment, subscribe. You're watching on YouTube. Share this on your social media platforms and also leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. Thank you so much for tuning in, fam. I see you guys next time. Peace.